Gitanjali Rao is an 11-year-old who saw her parents testing the water in their new home for lead, and she thought there must be a better way. Did I mention she is 11? So she invented a way, and that won her the title of America's Top Young Scientist at this year's 2017 Discovery Education 3M Young Scientist Challenge. So let's bring out Gitanjali. Come on out. Did I say your name right?
Gitanjali.
Gitanjali.
Yes.
That's great. All right, so tell us about your award. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so awesome. How did it feel when they called your name? Did you know they were going to call your name?
I did not know they were going to call my name. When I won the Discovery Education 3M Young Scientist Challenge, it was one of the best days of my life. It was amazing to see that 3 months of hard work and just those 2 days leading up to the final event all paid off, and I actually won the challenge. So.
You did great. George has a question. Yeah, just tell us about how this all happened, where your experiment came from.
Yeah, so I have always been interested about the Flint, Michigan water crisis. I was originally inspired by it, and I knew that Flint wasn't the only place with lead-contaminated water, and there were over 5,000 water systems in the U.S. So I created a device on this when I saw my parents testing for lead in their water, and then I realized that it wasn't a reliable process, and I wanted to do something to not only help my parents, but also the residents of Flint and other places like Flint.
How did you realize it wasn't reliable?
Well, it was taking a long time, and like most of them were just test strips, which through background knowledge, I know that they're not very accurate. So
through background knowledge, George, that's what it was. Tell us how your invention works.
Yeah, so my invention is called Tethys. And Tethys is a Greek goddess of fresh water, and that's why I named my device Tethys, and it includes the core device, which is a big blue box, and several disposable cartridges. So how it works is first you dip your cartridge into water. So for instance, if we were doing a test with lead-contaminated water, the lead molecules in the water would instantly bind to the chloride elements introduced into the nanotubes. So I measured the amount.
She has no notes, by the way. This is just all in her head. You can keep going.
Yeah, so I measured the amount of resistance using my Arduino processor, and I added a Bluetooth extension to send all the data to your mobile phone. And I developed an app in order to find out the lead amounts in your water. So if it's green, it means that your water is safe. If it's yellow or red, that means that it's either slightly contaminated or critical.
You're saving lives.
Yeah,
you are.
Thank you.
So here's my question to you. I mean, what's next for you? What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be an epidemiologist or geneticist.
So what do you say to kids who are afraid of science?
I would tell them to not be afraid to try. Through experimentation, I found out that not everything can be finished and completely done in one shot. And with the help of my mentor, Dr. Schaefer, I really got through my experimentation and took all like the safety and disposal plans into consideration.
Wow.
So
you got $25,000, by the way, for this prize. What are you going to do with the money?
I can't wait to hear.
With most of my money, I plan to continue evolving my device so that it can be put out into the market and it can be in everyone's hands. With the remaining, I would like to give back to the organizations I volunteer for, such as Children's Kindness Network. And
oh my gosh.
And the remaining for like college funds and things like that.
Wow. That's incredible. I hear you want to go to MIT?
Yes, I do want to go to MIT.
I have a feeling you have a really good shot.
And when this goes to market, you can pay for it. Thank you. You're a delight. Thanks for coming in today.
Congratulations.